was my crotch. So 3 years ago when I started this content creation journey, I feel like I kind of over-researched. I tried to figure out the perfect way to do absolutely everything until I came across a video where someone said, just post it, just start. So I want to give some tips to those who are thinking about joining content creation and try to give you some tips so you can learn from my mistakes and you can also just learn from what my experiences have been. Number one is going to sound so cliche, but it's just post. Just start putting stuff out there, because one, you don't know what people are going to like if they can't see it. So if you're sitting there planning and scripting and trying to over prepare, you're never going to get any feedback, positive or negative. So just post the video, post the picture, post the edit, the song, whatever it is that you create, post it and disseminate it wildly, like to all the platforms, because you're going to get feedback from people, and that feedback might motivate you. It might tell you what is working and what isn't, but post it. Next tip is to find your niche. Figure out who your audience is, who your ideal audience person is, and make videos for them. Now, that's not to say you should just give up enjoying videos. Make videos that you enjoy making, but you have to understand that YouTube or TikTok isn't going to push your videos out if people aren't interacting with them, watching them, liking them, sharing them. You have to find who your audience is. You have to cater your content to your ideal audience, and you have to know mostly what that is. Now, a lot of people will start with a fairly broad idea of what their niche is, and then as they make content and they figure out what they're comfortable with, what they like to do, they'll niche down. It's called niching down. So they get more and more specific as they go. The next tip is to have thick skin. People are looking for things to hate. They are just out there on the prowl. They woke up and decided that I'm going to be angry today, and they're out there looking to tear people apart. It's going to happen. I don't care if you have a quilting channel. You are going to get people on there saying nasty stuff to you. Nasty stuff about what you do, about how you look, about your voice. It's going to happen. And I'm a chronic people pleaser. And I take things personally. But I've had to learn how to let that stuff kind of just roll off my shoulders a little bit. That's not to say that I don't get comments every now and then that hurt, but I don't let it slow me down now like I did when I first started making content. The beautiful part about most of the social media platforms is that you can just turn comments off. You can literally post 1,000 videos and have 0 comments. But what that does is sort of hinders the interaction part of the algorithm learning about your videos. So comments are a good way to interact. You can filter certain keywords, so you can avoid having certain things said. You can block people. All that kind of stuff is totally feasible, and I would encourage it. If you're having someone who is just straight up toxic, don't even give them a second chance. Like, just block them. Like, it's not worth your time, your energy, your emotional health to deal with them. And don't respond. It's never ever worth it ever to respond, unless you're a roasting channel. If you roast, or you're a comedian, a stand-up comedian, please respond for all of our benefit, because we love reading someone getting absolutely toasted in the comments. I think it's funny. I need to follow my own advice, because I definitely respond to hate comments more than I should. And again, I'm working on me, just bear with me. Quality over quantity is going to help you succeed. Always try to make better videos or pictures or music or whatever. Always try to make better rather than more. Now, you should be posting a decent amount if you want to grow at any reasonable rate of speed. But I will say that making your content better quality and spending a little bit more time just like tweaking those details, working on your timing, and all that stuff is going to help. It's not going to be the key to unlock virality. I've noticed that a lot of the tips that I found when I was researching before I even started making content was post consistently, and you'll see a steady growth. It doesn't work like that for me. Maybe it does for other people, but I post 7 to 10 videos a week. So one a day, sometimes 2 a day. And I have for months, and my video, you'll see my views still doing this. It kind of just goes in waves. So it really just depends on whatever the algorithm wants to do, it's gonna do. But you have a better chance of a video hitting the sweet spot in that algorithmic wave and going viral if it's not just a blurry, terrible audio, garbage reaction video or something like that. If it's a really, really good, crisp, high quality video where you're not stuttering and you're putting your heart and soul into it, you have a lot better chance of it being shared, being commented on, being liked, people saving it, all that kind of stuff that helps the algorithm eventually push your video further to more audiences to try to see who else would like this. All right, military age males love this video. Let's try pushing it in front of some older folks or some younger folks or some people who aren't even a part of this niche but are closely related to it. So the more interaction you get, the better. My last tip is kind of a two-parter. First part is interact with your community. So by commenting and being kind and even like making jokes and stuff in your comments is going to help build that community of people who will keep coming back to watch your videos every time you post. So do that, build that from the beginning. Even if you only have 100 followers or subscribers or whatever. If people are commenting and you see someone commenting pretty regularly, give them a reply, or make sure you're liking those things and building that community of people who are going to come back. To reiterate, just post, because you're going to learn better by doing than by trying to think things through. If you over plan and over prepare, you're going to psych yourself out and then you're never going to post it. What I would say is, if you feel like you've stalled out, just post it. Bloop. You can always save that footage. Let's say you're doing videos, you can always save that footage. And then 6 months down the road, when you have 20 videos uploaded, you'll have all this knowledge and this experience and this maybe a new app or maybe a new technique that you use. And you can take that old footage from that very first video that you posted, repost it like fresh content and say, hey, look, this is the very first video I posted. This is the 50th video I posted. Same footage, but look at how my editing has changed. Look at how my energy on the camera has changed. It's incredible how much growth you're gonna go through, but you can't grow unless you dive in, if that makes sense. You have to post the content in order to build that experience. It's just like with anything. So that's what I'm gonna leave you with. If you have a video sitting in your drafts or on your phone right now and you're like, I want to start a YouTube channel, just create the YouTube channel, post the video, tag me in it, or tag me in the comments, and I will watch it. And I can even give you tips if you want. Otherwise, I'm just going to watch it and I'm going to interact with it. So highly encourage you to just post. Do it. Quality over quantity. I love you. Bye.